What's going on, everybody? It's Tom.
And it's Jamie. Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast.
The Chronicles of 2000 Trees 2024.
I'm Mack.
Daragh.
Simon.
Ben.
Lovely stuff. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys. It's
Thanks for
massively
having us.
appreciated. Not at all. How are all your personal Saturdays treating you?
Yeah, not too bad, man.
Yeah,
It's different. It's different playing at getting up playing at 12 o'clock, you know. And, yeah.
Getting naughty at noon. It's a weird one, but we're here for it. We're not going too crazy because we have a writing session back in London.
Oh, okay.
4-hour fucking rehearsal after this, so we're having a few beers, we're having fun.
I'm thinking of any excuse to get out of practice.
Same.
Oh shit, I've got that thing going on with the stuff, you know that? Yeah, that. Love it. Perfect. So how was the set, boys?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Like at first, I thought we stood out at a festival like Trees, but no, it went really well, man. Like
Good.
yeah, no, I was surprised.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Sound was great on stage. I don't know how it was for the people we were punishing.
Oh yeah.
out in the crowds, but the guy in the banana suit running around the pit, he seemed to be having a good time.
Oh, we love it.
That lifted our spirits. So our singer Chris even signed his suit. So
Yeah, I really feel like he came out of his skin.
No, there you go.
So Simon's not just a drummer; he's a dad joke.
We love that shit. We love that shit.
How about you, Ben? How was
Yeah,
your first?
it was really good.
It was really good.
Is it? I guess it's kind of weird though, being on that midday. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're thinking that people are gonna, especially on the last day.
We
There's,
got up and ready about 9-10 o'clock, you know,
Yeah.
to come here. So
We were all sitting in silence in the hotel room at like 7 a.m. just like.
we were playing 2 hours, man. So
But I mean, we did Bloodstock like 2 years ago, and that was a similar thing. It was like a midday set, and it was packed, and it was great. So, yeah, man.
good.
Here
Well,
for it.
I mean, compared to an Inhuman Nature show, compared to a festival set, do you change your set list accordingly? It's like, if people might not be so familiar with yourselves, say, it's like, let's just drop all the fucking bangers in here to draw the people in.
I think our fans probably wish we'd change our set list
Okay.
more. Oh, they're doing that one again. Yeah, I mean, we do. Yeah, we do. We do kind of tailor it to what the environment we're playing. Like, if we're playing a hardcore festival, we're going to play the shorter, more beat downy kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We were just stoned in the van yesterday, throwing out song titles. So, I mean, what's your perspective, you two?
Well, yeah, it's the same set we played the last couple of shows. It's got one new song, which we're going to hopefully record in November.
Amazing.
So it's quite nice to play a new song as well. Yeah, I mean, the rest of them are kind of, I wouldn't say bangers, but the more well-known ones. So, yeah, it was good.
just the hits.
Absolutely. So, as a podcast, we're ambassadors for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. I was about to say, are you aware of this foundation and story? But there's a lot of nods there. I'm going to say yes.
Yes, and that was the stage we played at Bloodstock, the Sophie stage.
Yes, it was, yes. So, basically what we're doing this weekend is we're just talking to people in bands, basically find out, as we're all this one big alternative community, is this something you guys have had to experience personally, where you've had stereotypes put on against you or treated differently just because the music you listen to, the way you're dressed, whatever it may be? Is this something you've had to experience yourself?
Yeah.
Literally yesterday.
Yeah, this morning.
this
This morning and yesterday. I mean, like I'm not gonna fucking complain. I'm a straight white male. But yes, you do still get weird shit. Like yesterday, I was wrapping up work at a £3 million townhouse in fucking Islington, and as I was coming out covered in shit from working on the garden, people in the street were just looking at me like with disgust. Which I would expect in like Kensington or somewhere else, but I was like, Islington, I thought it was more kind of liberal, but whatever. And then this morning, me and Simon left the hotel to do a little snack run at Sainsbury's, and this guy at the end of the street walking his dog, some local, was like, oh, made a beeline for us, was waving, and then just got his camera phone out and filmed us and didn't say, and then I was like, fuck off, man, or whatever, and he was like, yeah, great. I don't think I was that tough because I was eating hula hoops at the time, so it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to like.
It was like I've never seen someone wear, a bit of, so to describe Daragh, black jeans, black kind of vest, and like bullet kind of, stuff.
I wasn't even wearing all this shit. I think it was just the maybe the mohawk. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
know.
a weird reaction. It's not a normal reaction, is it?
No,
Not at all.
What about, do you get any?
I mean, occasionally I get someone shout out of the car, like, cut your hair, you long-haired prick, or something like that still.
That's just him.
Yeah.
Jealous. Mine's falling out.
But I mean, like, no, I'm so used to it now, you know, like, I mean, like, it was at its peak, like, 15 years ago, so I've had to deal with it for the best part of 20 years now, so, you know.
I get the odd comment, but it's just like whatever. I don't care.
Nothing that stands out anymore, you know.
I was in another band years ago, and we were in fucking Preston or somewhere in the middle of nowhere. We were loading into a venue, and it was pretty much on a roundabout in the town square. So all these cars were going past us, like really close to the van. And this one car did like 3 takes around, 4 around the roundabout. And finally, he'd worked up what he wanted to say, and on like the 4th time, he rolled down his window and he just went, "The Beatles!" and sped off. And I was like,
I wish you were the Beatles.
It's like Wayne's World. It's like we're the shitty Beatles, you know. Like no one of us looked like a Beatle, you know. Like it was so weird.
It took him 4 goes round a roundabout to think of the Beatles.
Yeah, it's just like he's like, think of a rock band, think of the Beatles. Yeah, perfect.
Heavy Beatles all time. Fuck me. Boring. But what's really upsetting, and it shouldn't have happened, is that you just said a minute ago. I'm used to it now.
Yeah, man.
Shouldn't have to be. It's ridiculous. But obviously, when we were growing up, and what happened to Sophie was a different world to what we're in now in 2024.
It was at its peak then.
Yeah. Do you think it's easier now to be part of this alternative community than it was back then?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But for certain people, I mean, you look at like the Brianna Gray murder. You know, I feel like trans rights are very much tied into what we're talking about, and you know, it's not just alternative music, it is living an alternative lifestyle to an extent for a lot of people. You know, even if you do work a 9 to 5 and take the suit off and then go to a gig and let your hair down, you still have to hide that from your employers. I have a lot of friends who have to do that. You know, I've got a friend who his manager was like, if you cut your hair, so he had it very long, he's like, if you cut your hair, we'll promote you instantly because you're an asset, you're a great worker, but we need you to get rid of the hair. And again, that's like a straight white male, you know, it's like not the most oppressed person on earth. But yeah, it does still happen, I think. Yeah.
Having said that, you know, it's still kind of, because of the music we are, I mean, let's be honest, let's not kid ourselves, you know, there's people like screaming like, you know, mentalists on stage and like it's heavy music, and it's not the norm, is it? In terms of like, it's not popular, it's kind of a niche kind of thing, it's a unique kind of music, and we love it, but to people that don't or aren't into it, it is a little bit strange. And you get comments at work and stuff, and like, you know,
You work at a school.
I work at a college, and like, you know, and it's like, you know, some people have seen some videos and stuff. I kind of keep it a little bit down low, but some people have seen videos and, you know, and hear the music and they're like, can't understand what the singer's saying. It's like, neither can I, to be honest. But
That's just Chris. It's nothing to do with the music.
Sorry, yeah. But yeah, it's just because they're not into it, and it's so far, you know, far-fetched and kind of out of their normal like pop music or whatever they're into.
Yeah.
But I mean, like Mack says, you get used to it. It's just because, you know, and you shouldn't have to. No, of course you shouldn't have to. But yeah.
I think that's where it needs to be, though, where it's just a case of, well, it's not for me. It's like, I don't understand grime music, but I'm not going to start hitting people for being into it. But bringing it back to yourselves, we interviewed Overpower yesterday morning, and they couldn't have been more excited to talk about something that's happening very soon, as you are going on tour with them and with Grove Street. How excited are you for this tour?
Oh, mega, man. Like, it's like a brilliant package, you know.
Yeah.
Like, there's no like odd band out sort of thing, you know. Like, you know, it's
Pretty elite lineup, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
yeah, exactly.
It felt like Simon, you were really pushing for this because it's like such a nice package of UK crossover.
Yeah, the last tour we did was with Crowbar, so obviously a bit different crowd, different vibe. Great shows every night, and it was great. You know, one of my favourite
I
bands.
mean, not every night, but.
Oh yeah. But you know, just it'll be a different vibe. It seems like it's going to be more of a summer party kind of vibe for this one. So yeah, we're very excited.
Yeah, it should be a giggle.
How's it been seeing the posters around this place? Has that been?
Oh yeah, we saw those yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, no, that was a shocker. I seen it on Facebook stories, and I was like, yeah, fair enough, they're promoting it. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. It was a nice little surprise.
My boss is an old skateboarder, so like the London show is at Blondie's, and they're going to build like a little mini ramp or something like that. So even he's heard about it. So he was, oh, my skate friends are posting about this fucking show, and you're playing. And I'm like, yeah. So it's getting out there, you know. People
So it's quite a possibility that you're going to get fired the next morning.
I'll be fired before then. Don't you worry.
Guys, this has been so much fun. Thanks for taking the time out to chat with us. It means
Thanks
the
for having
absolute
us.
lot.
Thank you very much.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Love it to be
We're going over.